What's going on, everybody? This Afro think tank. 500 years ago, the majority of the black world, brown world, was in a place like this, chilling, minding their own black ass and brown ass business. You Europeans came along. We said, hey, how you doing? Come on into the cookout. We allowed you to establish yourselves and partake in the abundance that we have here. And what did you do? Like Neanderthal barbaric savages, you went and stole it. Ruined our great kingdoms. Stole our people, stole all our artifacts, stole all of our governing systems. Put your name on it and said you did it. You guys had 500 years of a head start in this new era. 500 years. And all of our stuff. And somehow, you guys managed to fumble the ball. Your reign of terror on this world is coming to an end. All by your own hand. We didn't have to do anything but stay black. We didn't have to do anything but stay excellent. You guys enslaved us. You see, y'all couldn't beat us. Y'all couldn't throw the dukes. Y'all never could beat us warrior for warrior. Y'all couldn't beat us kingdom for kingdom. But when y'all manufactured those guns that you also stole the technology from the Chinese, so you guys didn't even invent that. You stole that. You made your death machines and you went across the world where they were true warriors who you couldn't compete with when all was equal. But when you had the great equalizer, you just went along with your magic death sticks and you nullified thousands of years of effort. And you stole it to make your white Wakandas. 500 years, you made rules and laws to keep black people down while stealing all of our intellectual properties to build your white Wakandas. And with all that being said, you guys have still managed to fail. I don't see any supremacy in that. African Americans, we have the greatest story in the world. Any movie that you make where there's a hero and a villain, we will always be the hero. And you will always be the villain. I mean, think about how great we are without even trying. Under duress to invent all the technologies that make the world great. To invent the technologies that has liberated us. The ability to communicate globally in an instant. That's thanks to us. The ability to put satellites in space, to put humans in space. We created the math to allow you to do that. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have made it. But with such a head start, to squander it has to be the greatest story of failure in the history of mankind. No group of people has ever failed so fantastically as the invention of these white people, these people we call white. With all the advantages, with all of the head start, with all of the suppression that you guys as a group of people participated in willingly on every scale, in every level, in every industry, collectively, only unifying to disenfranchise Africans and steal all of our stuff. Yet we still remain the most popular and influential group of people on the planet, and we still thrive, and you cannot keep us down no matter how systematically you try, no matter how institutionally you try. Do you understand how epic of a failure it is to have such a head start with your advanced weaponry and still lose? Us having to start from the bottom again. under the thumb of an inferior Neanderthal barbarian. Somehow we've managed to become rich. Our countries have managed to survive. We've created more countries. Hello, Caribbean. Our religions has spread, third biggest religion in the world, Ifa. Our nations are growing powerful despite your purposeful disenfranchisement, right? Our people are still being educated, even though you made it illegal for us to be educated. Per capita, we're smarter than you. There's more intelligent us than there are of you. We're doing fine. And you know what's crazy? You see, you ones in America, you fought against your own homeland. You went to war with your own people so that you can subjugate another group of people and not have to pay up to your people. The ones in America, you don't have a homeland because you fought against. You celebrate the 4th of July. You celebrate the day you won your battle against your own brother and sister. You celebrate. America celebrates biggest holiday. It's to celebrate the day you disconnected and delineated after a bloody war from your own people in your own homeland. You guys are rejects on a rejected colony that just so happen to have a geographical advantage because it's so far away from all the regular European conflicts. Right now, Europe is on the decline. The two most populous countries with the most people are genociding each other. All your European so-called first world nations who are really third world barbaric savages, savage outlanders, you guys are going broke. All the great European kingdoms are going broke because you no longer can use Africa to suck from like the vampires you are, like the barbarian orcs that you are. In a few decades, they will be telling stories about you in history books. Did you hear what I said? In a few decades, they will be telling stories about you in history books. About how savage you guys were. About a modern dark age when the Anglo-Saxon barbarian was in charge for this amount of time and almost destroyed the planet, killing millions of other species, killing different human beings on different islands, killing hundreds of millions of Native Americans, killing hundreds of millions of Indians, trying to kill off the African, but you couldn't do it. No matter how many guns you had, you still couldn't kill off the African though. You subjugated and other people, you stole their lands. You stole all of the Native Americans' land, but you couldn't actually steal all of Africa's land, even though you kept us in hardship, even though you kept us in colonialism. You still couldn't defeat us because that's how excellent we are. That's how, dare I say it, superior we are to be able to withstand and endure all of your barbarism. And still we rise. And soon, people like me are going to take over the world. And you are going to be in the position that you have always been in the real world. And that's a minority. And you will have to either accept it or not. Either way, that's not our concern. But I want to let this brother explain to you how you guys fumbled the ball. Great epic fail. They'll make stories about this. They'll make movies about this. About the great epic fail of the barbarian savage orc horde that terrorized the planet for about 500 years. After practicing terrorizing themselves for 8,000 years. Anyway, let's get to this brother and let him explain to the world how Europeans, the supreme beings on the planet, had such a head start, such an advantage institutionally. All right. Let's see how you guys fumbled the ball. Epic fail. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
If white folks would have just left everybody alone and went to Antarctica or Iceland or some crap, Greenland or some crap, to start your own America there, wouldn't nobody care. Don't nobody care if you want to have an all-white America, but leave everybody else alone to have their own too. That's the problem that you seem to completely miss all throughout the current time and in history. Nobody gives a damn if you just leave everybody else alone. Do you understand that you are in the middle, you little pale-skinned vampire? You are in the middle of every global conflict there has ever been. Every assassination, every coup. You are in the middle of all of the messy shit all the time. You are at the center of it. When people start investigating, oh, well, I wonder what happened here. I wonder who did this. I wonder how this came to be. Oh, lo and behold, look who's at the center of it, sitting in the damn middle of the room, in the middle of the mess, like a damn mischievous toddler, looking stupid in the face. White folks, specifically white Americans. But I want black people to remember something. White Americans want you to be exactly like them. The reason being, how that started, is because they are Europe's rejects. They didn't just leave. They think that they want you to believe that they just left to start America on this noble trip. No, they were kicked out. They are Europe's rejects. They were removed, thrown out, tossed out from Europe. So they have no place to go but America. So this is why they try to divide you from everybody else in the world. They create negative stereotypes for you. They create negative propaganda for you. They condition and brainwash you into believing the same propaganda. So much so that all the black people now in current time uphold all the negative stereotypes, uphold all of the negativity and bad habits that we have in this community today. We are seeing the result of that historical propaganda play out now, because you got kids that you can't even be positive with. You got adults that you can't even be positive with. And somehow we all sit up here and go, oh, well, it's the dang kids, these dang YNs, and it's the dang women, it's the dang men. No. You're actively contributing in what they want you to contribute in. Divisiveness. We are living and breathing the long-term effect, the result of brainwashing. But you still thinking it's a conspiracy theory, right? Let's go back to the pale-skinned vampire. We don't care about your sundown towns. We don't care about none of your little racist habits, none of your little racist thoughts. We don't care if you would just leave everybody alone. But you don't know. You seem to think the poor pale-skinned vampire, the poor whites, you know, because they kind of slow in the brain, right? They kind of slow. The poor whites, for whatever reason, believe still that nothing's happening in America. And they believe this because it's not happening to them. You know, that's funny, because during slavery, those same whites, oh, well, it's not so bad. We only essayed 1,000 of your women today. That's not that bad. We only executed 1,000,000 children today. We only essayed 1,000 children today. We only chopped off the foots and castrated 20,000 of your men today. It ain't that bad. Oh, I don't see what the hubbub is about. It's the same thing, just evolved. It's the same thing. We're dealing with the same kind of people. Now they just troll you. Now there is a marketplace for black trauma. There's a marketplace for black outrage. There's a marketplace to keep you triggered. There's profit margin in it. People can post videos on these apps triggering you and make money. Let them have their racism. Let them have their sundown towns. Let them have a white country build a black one. Let us have our black sundown towns then. Let us have everything they gonna have. We should have the equal to it. Stop complaining. This is my message to black folks now. Stop complaining about what they doing. Just match their energy.
Wait. Before you go, for all my subscribers and philanthropists out there, I'm building a solar power community water bowl system in Nigeria. It's going to cost between $5,000 and $6,000. I'm trying to raise money. If you want to participate and help me build this solar power water system, please donate to the Cash App and put solar water in the notes. Solar water in the notes. I'll put PayPal, Stripe, and Zelle. Anyway, thank you. That's all I got to say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out. Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.